Your reality isn't as fixed as you think. In fact, the very act of you observing it is changing it right now. That feeling you get, that subtle shift in behavior when you know someone's watching, it's not just in your head. It's a fundamental law of the universe playing out in your everyday life. Welcome to the Grounded Growth. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the observer effect, the profound and often invisible way that observation, both from others and from yourself, is manipulating your choices, your habits, and your outcomes. Part 1. Beyond the quantum, your brain's built-in observer. We often hear about the observer effect in quantum physics, the idea that measuring a particle changes its behavior. But you don't need a super collider to see this in action. You have one built into your skull. Your self-awareness is the most powerful observer you will ever know. The moment you turn your attention to your own behavior, you change it. This isn't just philosophy. It's a well-documented psychological phenomenon called the Hawthorne Effect. In the 1920s, researchers found that workers improved their performance simply because they knew they were being studied. It wasn't the lighting or the brakes. It was the observation itself. Think about your fitness tracker. The moment you strap it on, you become a subject in your own experiment. Knowing your steps are being counted makes you more likely to take the stairs. The device itself isn't making you fitter. Your brain's reaction to being observed is. Part 2. The social mirror, performing for a world of watchers. Now, let's amplify this effect by adding an audience. We live in a world of constant, low-grade observation, the social mirror. Every social media post is a performance. You are the actor, and your followers are the audience. And the audience's reaction, a like, a comment, a share, directly scripts your next performance. A post that gets positive attention tells your brain, more of that. A post that flops whispers, never again. This extends offline too. Have you ever noticed your voice change, your vocabulary become more sophisticated, or your laughter sound just a little different when you join a new conversation? You're subtly calibrating your behavior based on the perceived observation of others. You are constantly, unconsciously, managing the impression you make. Part 3. Hacking the effect, the art of strategic observation. If observation has this much power, what if we could weaponize it for our own good? This is where we move from being passive subjects to active directors of our own lives. Hack number 1. Create an accountability partner. This is the human embodiment of the observer effect. By telling a friend you're going to run 3 times a week, you've invited a witness. The fear of having to report failure and the desire to report success becomes a powerful motivational force. You're no longer just letting yourself down. You're performing for an audience of one. Hack number 2. Make public commitments. Take it a step further. Announce your goal on your social media. I'm writing a book this year, or I'm learning Spanish. You've now created a crowd of observers. The social cost of quitting skyrockets, and the reward of sharing your success multiplies. Hack number 3. Become a scientist of your own life. This is the most powerful hack of all. The act of tracking is a form of self-observation. Simply measuring a behavior, logging your food, tracking your spending, recording your mood, changes the behavior itself. You can't unsee the data. The graph becomes the observer, holding a mirror to your habits and compelling you to adjust them. Part 4. Mastering the unseen hand, conscious awareness. So, we find ourselves at a crossroads. We are constantly being observed, and we are constant observers. The question is, are you directing this process, or is it directing you? The first step to mastery is recognition. The next time you feel that subtle pressure to perform, ask yourself, who is watching? And is this behavior serving me? Are you cleaning your house for your own peace of mind, or purely for the judgment of your guests? Are you pursuing a goal because it's authentically yours, or because it looks good on the social mirror? Use strategic observation to build the habits you want, but also learn to turn the observer off. Create private spaces in your life, habits, hobbies, thoughts that are for you and you alone, completely free from the gaze of any audience. real or imagined. You are not a passive passenger in your life. You are both the experiment and the scientist. Your challenge is to pick one area of your life and apply the observer effect. Will you track a habit? Will you tell a friend about a goal? Will you simply notice when you're performing for an audience? Tell me in the comments what you'll observe and how you'll use it to your advantage. If you're ready to understand the hidden forces that shape your mind, subscribe to The Grounded Growth. Thanks for watching. Remember, to change your reality, you first have to pay attention.